What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Yes, I look a little bit different today, but that's because this is what you have to wear if you're a guy working at the hotel Holiday Inn Express. Ugh, kill me. So far, if you've watched the What's It Like Working at Walmart videos and the What's It Like Working at Wendy's video, Wendy's is down here, Holiday Inn Express is right here, and Walmart is right here. So it is the in-between. It's not as bad as working at Wendy's, and it's not as good as working at Walmart. And let me tell you guys why. Like I said, the clothes, if you're a guy, they're gonna want you to wear a tie and a jacket with like dress pants and dress shoes every day. So you wanna make sure you have at least like 9 dress shirts and like 5 dress pants and like a billion ties. The nicer you look, the better. They want you to look like tip top. If you got a tuxedo, like wear that tuxedo. No, I'm just kidding. They probably don't want you to wear a tuxedo. But they are very concerned about what you wear. Girls too. I think like a blazer or like maybe a nice dress or something like that. It's not as particular as guys where like you have to wear a jacket, collar, tie, and stuff. Like if you're a guy, you have to do that. So already your uniform is, you're gonna spend well over $100, $200 if you want to work at Holiday Inn Express and you don't already have like these things. I already have these things obviously, but there's the entry price. Isn't that lovely? I could understand if they gave you like a uniform to wear, like a regular shirt with a collar on it, like a polo, like that. I feel like that would be really normal. That and then your name tag on it. But when you have to like dress like this, it's like for the pay. Oh my. They pay like minimum, like I think they start at like $8 an hour. So I think I might have been like making like 8 or like $8.25 or something like that when I first started. And like when you apply, I think like their site says you'll start at like 10 or something like that. So like they trick you and then they pay you less. It's kind of weird. But I worked 2 positions. I worked night audit and front desk. So first I only worked front desk, and that was like normal, and there's normal people that come in there. It's like Walmart and every other place. It's just a normal daytime job. The only thing I'll have to say about the normal daytime job is like the people that you work with, you want to get along with them. The people that I worked with, like the managers and like the employees, like stuff like that, they were all so cool, so nice. Every one of them. Every single person that I worked alongside with was great. They were like people that you would want to work with. Like Wendy's, terrible. Walmart, This place had some really good employees, and I think that's because they really sift through people to find good people, and they had really nice people. On the other hand, the people that owned the hotel worked in an office right behind the front desk of where we worked. And they're some of the most rude people I have ever encountered. Stale personality, rude, they're the people that you do not want to be associated with inside of work or outside of work. They're the type of people that make it a toxic workplace, and you feel like you're like walking on eggshells and you're not comfortable with doing anything. It's a sad truth, but if they never would have been there and it would have just been like the managers that were above me that were there, I might have still like worked there and I might not have quit when I did. So night audit compared to front desk is a whole nother beast, and $8.25 is not nearly enough for the work that you have to do overnight. First of all, you're really sleepy. You work till like 7 a.m. I think you go in at like 11 at night or something like that. You don't really even get a break because you're the only person in the hotel at night. So you have to know everything. Like you have to do the front desk and you have to do the night audit. You got to do the security checks. You got to do like checking people in, everything. And you got to set up for breakfast. The front desk work was a lot easier. And then the night audit was just like so repetitive and annoying. The thing is, they refuse to upgrade. Everything they have is archaic. Every piece of technology is from like the 1900s or like early 2000s. Like there's like to clock in, you write your time on a piece of paper. Night audit is not like, you know, stuff just goes in. You have to type in everything into Excel, and then like to check in people, you write on a paper, set it in a paper, write it in a notebook. It's just like,
wait, SpongeBob, we're not cavemen. We have technology.
you think there would be a way to automate this stuff. Even the checking in like system is like, you can tell it's the like old gray like Windows 95 looking disgusting, terrible, not helpful piece of software. It is terrible. If they would just upgrade it, it might cost a little bit of money, but it would make working so much smoother. Keyboards are old, computers are old. The thing to like call people to wake people up, like a wake up call, like if they want to wake up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., that thing is old. The thing that makes the key cards is old. Everything is old. And it just makes all this way of a worse place to work. Like, if that was the only thing that was bad, you know, that it's not that bad. It's just like extra work. You got to do extra work. Like checking in a guest is like a 3-step process because everything is so old. One thing I'll say about Walmart is they are always up to date with like the technology and like doing stuff. Like you don't even have to type on a keyboard at Walmart for the most part. Everything is like on the touch screen. They update like every 2 weeks and they make things like snip snappity quick. This thing is like, oh, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. It is horrible. One good thing though is like paid training, and like you're supposed to do like this online training thing, which is also like, it's not as old as everything else, but it's just like, It's one of those things where it's just not helpful if you don't have like a hands-on first and then learn to test it. But while you're doing like the computer training for like your first 5 days or whatever, you can just sit there, listen onto the headphones, and get paid to sit there. So that's nice. That's like free money at the beginning. Oh, one thing that's also old is they don't like, I'm not sure if they did direct deposit or not, but everyone just got like paychecks, like a check. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, thank God I had Navy Federal where I could just like take a picture and then just like put the money in the bank. Like, that's just another extra step. Like, everything is just an extra step. You get the paycheck and you have to go to the bank. Like, why don't they just upgrade? Okay, enough about everything being old. Everything there's older than me, but your responsibility is like crazy amount to what you get paid. That is the most responsibility you'll have in a job and still make $8 an hour. Now I will say, when I was quitting, like I was saying I was gonna quit, and they said like, just come in one more time and let me talk to you. And they asked like, why was the reason I was quitting? Because I'm a good employee. Anytime I want to quit, there's like, they're gonna have a problem because they want to have normal people. Like, I'm a normal person and I'm like happy-go-lucky, I'm jolly, I'm always smiling. That's the kind of person that you want working like around you and stuff like that. But if I make up my mind, I'm just like, I'm gone, I'm out of here. They did offer like, I don't know, somewhere around $11 to $13 because I had switched over to night audit. And that's like, you know, the front desk and breakfast and your night audit. And you're doing it overnight when you're sleepy. So I was just like, that's just like $8. You think that's enough? That's not enough. I'm not gonna do that. That was only like half of it. The other half was just like, everything is just it's just not a place that you would want to work. I think maybe the other hotels could have had it better because there was like 3 in our area that was owned by the people that was working behind us, but they didn't have those guys just like right behind them every day. And like, since they were the bad part, it was just like constant, like someone being really rude to you. And you're just like, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be nice. Like, why are you bringing everyone down, being like rude? I think he thinks he's like being like stern, so it's like straighten everyone up. Like, no, you're just being rude. But like I was saying, the responsibilities is just like, when you're overnight, like you're the maintenance person, you're the security guard, you're the breakfast person, you're the night auditor, you're the front desk worker, you're the cleanup crew for the nighttime. It is not fun. And even going with front desk, like what you're doing is like, they'll give you the price that the hotels are going for around in the area. You want to do, you know, like similar prices, but if you can, you want to get them for more, and there's like a discount, but like that's only if they're like ready to walk out. So you're like trying to like haggle prices and stuff like that, along with like like walking around and making sure like there's no crackheads that snuck in, because crackheads sneak in and sleep in the bathroom towards nighttime and stuff like that. People just wander into the hotel room. What? Or people just wander into the hotel. So like wait, excuse me, sir, I know you're drunk, but please get out of here. Like a door broke and these people couldn't get back into their hotel because their like battery thing broke. I had to like call like a bunch of people at nighttime, and it was just like, I think that's like thing that doesn't happen almost ever, but like that was a bad experience too, because they were just like waiting outside their hotel room for like 3 hours while I tried to fix their little door thing with like batteries and a little screwdriver and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is like my 3rd week here, and I'm here alone overnight. I don't count that one against them. But like, if people are smoking, you gotta go threaten to like kick them out of the hotel, and you gotta set up conference rooms. And like, a lot of these people are kind of like uppity people that are like traveling a lot. So you have to like be respectful, like super respectful, while a lot of them want to poop on you. And like, these are working conditions that are workable, but not for $8. If they had pay that was comparable to what you had to do and all the tasks that you had to do, and like complete, that would be, you know, that's okay. But not for $8, not for minimum wage. So I think if you're thinking of working at Holiday Inn or even a front desk in general, you want to make sure that you know what they're paying before you go in there, because if they go in there and they pay you $8, just know it is not worth it. $7.25 for Wendy's was pretty much worth it, because all I was doing was like dunking fries and taking orders. It was like super like minimal tasks, not really much. Like, you gotta do it quickly, but that's it. Walmart, when I was getting paid like 11 or something like that, they paid for what I was doing. That's why it's like, you know, it's at the top of these things, because, you know, I was working in the money center, and then like when money center wasn't busy, I'd have to run over customer service, and like when customer service was like not busy, and like money center was not busy, and the cashiers are like backed up, got to go to the, you know, work the cashiers, you know, work self checkout, and then like stock candy. Like, they like always making you do these different tasks, but they're not paying you minimum wage. If they're gonna give you like $3-4 above, then they're gonna work you $3 or $4 more amount. This is the totally different opposite. They're gonna work you times like a job that should be paying somewhere like 15, 16 for what you're going to be doing and what you have to go through. So if I wasn't extremely sleepy at 7 a.m. after, you know, doing night audit, kicking drunk people out, you know, problems, doing security, and then setting up breakfast, and then the mean owners didn't come in and yell at me, maybe I would still, you know, be working there part-time. You never know. But some of the guests are really, like, there's like 5 or so guests, even within the span of like, I only worked there for like 3 months. The span of like 3 months, I came and stayed in there like 2 or 3 times that were just really sweet, really nice people to deal with. Like I say, the customers of like, and like people that come in are never really the problem when you're working places, because like, you know, when you're going to be working in like hospitality or like retail, that there's going to be people that are rude and there's going to be people that are nice. That's what you're in for. That's what you're getting into. You're getting into the job, so your duties, and the people that are going to be there. So what really shifts the balance of like a good or bad hospitality job is the people that are running the place, the people that are over you, and the amount of pay. It just happened that the 2 bad things were just really bad here. All of them, I think there's like 3 owner guys that were just like, they were from India, and I think that just like, they're like business people. They're like, snap, shut up and just do it. Just shut up and do it. I don't care. I wish they would just, you know, come around sometimes. Like, maybe if they came around like once a week and did that, but they were there every day right behind you. Just like, I can't deal with that all day, every day, and trying to keep a smile on my face while the customers come up. I will say, the only reason I stayed there so long is, well, not so long, but the people, like the guy that trained me at nighttime was like super cool, super chill. Like, he was a really cool dude. The managers that were training me in the daytime were like they were normal people that you just get along with. They were happy-go-lucky people, awesome people. Everyone was like bright and smiley. The employees, I love that about that place. With the workers, had such a good aura. But then when the managers like came around, everyone just like fake smile and like fake extra happy. And you're just like, I wish we could all be regular happy. You're not allowed to like lean. You're not allowed to relax. You need to be doing stuff at all times with them right behind you at all times. Things need to be going on. Like, I would get yelled at a lot for like having my hands in my pockets, just because like what I like to do is like put my hand in my pocket and like lean my hand like this on the front desk like this, like so maybe when I'm talking to people, or like just at the front desk, not even like people that come in. And like he would get so mad about that, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, that's just like that's how I stand. When you're standing in dress shoes all day, like sometimes you want to like shift your position. It's different when you're like standing in work shoes that are like have the comfortability in there, but like standing in dress shoes all day long, 5 days a week, it hurts. Like, you want to be able to like lean sometimes and like move your feet around, and like when you're in a suit all the time, like, you know, you want to be able to just have some mobility that you have, like use a little bit that you have, but they do not allow that. So it's just like, my feet are hurting. It's hot in here because the thermostat, they only set it to let it go below and above a certain amount, so it gets like hot too. Like, I'm like sweating in this thing, and they're like, no, you can't take that off. I'm like, it's 110 degrees outside. You're sitting right next to the door, so the heat is always like blasting on you. I'm sure though this is one of the cases where it really depends on the place that you're working at, because you have to call around to other hotels in the area. There's no way in the heck that we would answer the phone in a rude voice or anything. We have this like little card, and it tells you exactly what you need to say when you're answering the phone. It's like, hello, welcome to the Holiday Express, where we love to serve you, or something like that. This is blah blah, whoever's speaking. I don't even remember. It's like a whole like line you gotta remember. And like, they test you constantly. Like, they give you a folder sheet like this big of stuff, and they test you over and over and over. They test you when when there's no customers. What you're doing is like testing. You need to memorize things, and like you have to come in with 2 questions every day to ask. Like, they make you ask 2 questions every day. So like, this is one of those places where they just like snip snap like it's a real job. They want like real like work out of you, like a slave work. If you're like, they want you to go home and study this stuff, and you're just like, for $8. All in all, when I say work for them, I don't really want to say work for them and not work for them, but if they're paying $8, there are far better jobs with lesser workloads than this job right here, working in a hotel. Working at a fast food place, working at, you know, a garden place, working at anywhere is probably like lesser workload than, you know, night audit. I'm not gonna say just like front desk in general. This job will really come down to like who is working there and like what they do, because like just the work alone is like, yes, it's annoying because it's old and you have to repeat stuff. Like to check in a guest, you need to put it in like 3 things. This is annoying. It's like the monotony of work life in holiday area is just annoying. Like if you like to feel like you're getting solid work done, like this is not the place to be. This is just like doing the same thing over and over and over with old 90s technology. But if you need a job, you need to get paid, this is the only place that's hiring you, you better just go work for that place. Who cares? Anyway, that is my experience working at Holiday Inn Express. I don't mean to slander all these businesses. Like they gave me jobs. Thanks for that when I needed them. That was very sweet of you guys. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to work for Holiday Inn or any hotel, if you have any questions about it or any working that I've done, just let me know down below, guys. My most viewed videos, I think my most viewed video is the Walmart one, and then the Colt one, and then Walmart, and then Wendy's. Too bad I haven't worked like a million places. I could just be like, what's it like working at Taco Bell? No, I never worked at Taco Bell. But thank you once again for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope I see you guys next time, and goodbye.